So doing more decompression with Chelsea, and we're resting. So we did, she's got a full belly full of food. We had some good exercise, and now we're going to spend time decompressing. We really want to make this a pattern that we have activity that is focused on the handler. We have activity that is fulfilling to drives, fulfilling to hormones, and then we rest and we watch the world with all of this new state of mind. One thing that I do want to point out with her decompression is something I'm not nurturing at all, and you might hear other trainers tell you to, but when she's making eye contact with you, I know that's kind of what people think that they want their dog to do, but when she's making eye contact with you, she's frantic. You can see it, her ears are shaking, she's pulsating, she's whimpering, and she's staring into your soul. And people will very often nurture that. They'll pet that, they'll feed that, they'll play with that, and they'll say, that's exactly what I'm looking for. If you nurture that mindset, the mindset at which she's looking at you, which is what you're doing if you're offering food and all those other things at that time, that is the exact mindset that causes anxiety, that causes fear, that causes her reactivity, that has her struggle at the vet, etc. That frantic eye contact mindset is the exact same thing that blows up on somebody that comes in, right? So I am not giving her really any acknowledgement for staring at my face, just frantically watching me. In fact, I very often will correct her. I'll tap her leash and kind of move her head away from me and tell her I don't want that. And now we're starting to get this. This is a dog who's looking through a different lens finally, a calm lens, watching the environment around her and not going into a frantic state. This is the state I want to nurture. This is the state that I want to feed. This is the state I want to pet, etc. Not the frantic eye contact, even though that's kind of an old tradition to get your dog to look at you. If your dog's focused on you, it's not focused on anything else. We have to look at what's going on inside there, because whether she's frantically fixated on a dog or frantically fixated on you, it's the same frantic fixation. It's not any better, and we're still struggling mentally. So in order to change the dog's emotional mindset about what goes on around them, we need to nurture the right things. And so we're looking for that really calm state of mind where she is confident enough to be on her own. She doesn't need to constantly cling to someone, doesn't need to constantly stare at somebody, doesn't need to be demanding anything. She can rest finally. She can watch finally. She can stand on her own finally and start to develop a little bit more confidence and assuredness in herself. And this is exactly what we want.